I should have stopped at the post office. It's 11:30. I went right by there. I zoomed right by and didn't think about it. As usual, I know there's a package there. At least one, anyway. Well, tomorrow's another day. I'll get it. So it's cold out this morning today. It's 11:30. It's 59 degrees, and it's sprinkling off and on rain. But that's what it is. Actually, could have worn my new flannel fleece, but I didn't think it was this chilly. Got the heater on. Got the heater going. I got my flannel, one of my flannels on anyway. Now it's starting to really rain. Really coming down now. I think. Yep. So I'm off to see my mother. Go up there and visit for a couple hours. By the time I get up there, she'll be out of lunch. I've got 2 tomatoes. I brought 2 tomatoes with me. And I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. I'll give her 2 tomatoes and she'll say, "Oh my, I can't eat 2. Don't you want one? Do you have any? Do you have any at home?" I just will eat one. I'll just eat one. You take the other one back. And I'll say, "No, Mom. You eat them both." So lots of leaves have fallen. I see the. I know I got to turn you around, but lots of leaves on the roadway. It rained all night last night. Pretty much all day today. And it's putting down the rain pretty good right now. It is. So we got the hurricane going to hit, I guess, Thursday in Florida, the Panhandle, and then go up into Georgia. Who knows where? They're showing it now, turning and going west, away from Pennsylvania, but we'll have to wait and see what the future holds. I hope we don't get another rain event like that last one there. What was it, Debbie or Deborah or something? The last hurricane, because we had we had flooding up here from that, if you remember. I escaped any damage, but barely. So I hope we don't have that again. But feel bad for the people down in the Panhandle area. Keep an eye out if you watch on YouTube. If you watch Squirrel Tribe, she's a young woman that does videos every day, just about. I think her name is Michelle. She does a pretty good job with the news. If you want to listen to the what's going on with the, you know what. I'm not allowed to even mention it, I guess, so I won't. But she lives in the Panhandle. So if you want to know what's going on, you don't live down there, tune in to Squirrel Tribe. I'm sure she'll have some updates on how she's doing. And maybe they'll leave, I don't know. I think the other day they were talking about maybe taking off for higher ground, but I'm not sure how that's going to go for her. I have, as I mentioned a bunch of times, I have 2 relatives down there, one in Jacksonville and one in DeLand. So they're not on the Panhandle, but I think all of Florida looks like it's probably going to get some rain events, and the governor down there already declared a state of emergency, I guess. So I've never been through a hurricane. I lived in Florida. Well, I spent the summers there when I was a kid. Well, I hope them wipers didn't mess up the volume. They're squeaking again. I lived down there in the summer when I was a kid. You know, preteen, like 10, 11 years old. 9, 10, 11, 12 years old. I stayed in that down there in the summer in Cocoa with my aunt and uncle, and then I moved down there in the 90s, and I lived in Palm Bay for a couple of years, but never experienced a hurricane. Oh, darn that stump. There's a stump over there. It gets me every time. I think it's a bear. Squeaky, squeaky wipers. Yeah, lots of action in the weather, I guess. And the people in Georgia, Tennessee even. My daughter lives in Georgia. I forget the name of the town she lives in. Right by Moody Air Force Base. I want to say like Valdosta maybe or something like that. But it's a town right by the Air Force Base. AFB Moody. Like I'm in a bad mood. That's what I have to say to my mother. When my daughter got transferred there, I said, she got transferred to Air Force Base Moody. My mother couldn't get that straight. She kept saying, Moody. Moody. I said, no, Mom, like you're in a moody, like you're in a bad mood. And then she finally got it. So I don't know. It's nice now. My daughter's actually on her own turf here after 6 years of being overseas. 6 years, I think. She was in England, and then she was in Japan, Okinawa. So now she's finally back on the good old US of A, in my time zone. So we can call each other on the actual phone without having to figure out what time it is where they're at, you know. Because she was, I think it was 13 hours ahead in Okinawa. Anyway, now she's in Georgia, so that makes it a little better for me to be able to talk to her and bother her and annoy her and, you know, do the father thing. And she probably says, it was my dad again. So, anyway, I love you, Jess, if you're watching. Miss you. I sure would like to make a trip down there to visit. But I don't know about Stewie. I don't know what to do with Stewie. I don't want to leave her. Probably could leave her for a week. I mean, I left her for 5 days when I was in the hospital. As long as I get somebody to check on her. Wouldn't have to check on her every day. Just leave the TV on and make sure she has a remote control and make sure I leave the can opener out for her to get the tuna. And I think she'd be all right, but I'm still thinking about it. I don't know. Be a nice time to go down there and see her. Here's a sharp turn right here. Hairpin turn. There's a brick set of steps there, and there's bricks that stick out kind of almost on the roadway. If you're not careful, you tear the side of your vehicle on the bricks. So I was going to turn you around up front, but I got talking so much I got up this morning about 5, I guess. I slept a little off and on last night, a couple hours here, a couple hours there. And I've been up since at 5, I guess. Watched my YouTubers and checked the news to see what's going on. And I didn't have any breakfast. Probably have something later, and I'm not going to get anything for lunch either. I got to stop in, if I'm still ambitious enough, after I see my mother, I'm going to stop in Walmart, because I was going to do that yesterday and I didn't. I got a list in my pocket. Oh, yeah. Look at a pillow, get some incense, and maybe look and see what they got to eat, maybe. Get a few heads of lettuce, maybe. I have onions at home. I have tomatoes. So if I get some lettuce, and what else would you need for a salad? Lettuce, onion, tomato, that's good enough for me. Mushrooms, olives. Maybe have a salad later if I think about it. Getting the lettuce, I don't have it on my list, so I'll probably forget. If I feel good enough. See how the back does. Feels pretty good now. Somebody mentioned about taking my pain medication and driving, but I took my pain medication at 6 o'clock this morning, so that was 5 hours ago. And then I won't take it again until I get home. So I normally don't take it and then jump in a car. Although this pain medication doesn't make me feel funny or anything, or goofy any more than I already am, I guess. And it takes about an hour to start working. If I take it at 6 in the morning, right around 7, I can start feeling relief. Oh. This is a hard place to pull out of. So it takes about an hour, and then it lasts, oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. Depends on the day and the weather. Like I said yesterday, this weather's not good for the joints. So anyway, we're at 13 minutes. Probably get some footage here of my mother. If you all want to see her, get her to say hi to everybody. And so we'll do that. So stick around. Here's a view of one of our plaza here in DuBois. Dunham Sports down there. Petco, Michael's, and there's the famous Dollar Tree. Five Below, I don't know what that is. What's out there? TJ Maxx. All the way down to Lowe's. Well, I'm glad you heard from her. I'm glad you heard from them.
Yes, I did too, because I was thinking about, well, I knew Mary and George would be okay, but I was worried about Kathleen.
Yeah.
And she sounded real good. And she still goes in judges contests on
Horses.
no, the parade.
Oh, the drum and bugle thing. The
Yeah.
drum and bugle.
Yeah, running.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they sold all the horses just before Dave died. He had sold his horses
Yeah.
and the barn and everything else to one of the Amish people.
Yeah.
And so they just continued the horse shows and trading and
Yeah. Well, that's good.
all that stuff.
That's good that you heard from them.
Yeah.
Mary and Georgia will be in a hurricane now. The hurricane that's going to hit down there.
Yes.
Only they're...
Yeah,
Well,
well, Georgia didn't say anything because I said, how's everything
Well,
there?
they don't. They're used to it. They don't worry about it.
Yeah. Well,
They-
Mary said she just brings in off the porch
Yeah.
what
Well,
she
she's
can.
off. She's way over in Jacksonville anyway,
Yeah.
so it's not supposed to hit there. But she'll probably get a lot of rain and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
George is in DeLand. That's in the middle of the state.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they both seem good to take care of.
Oh, you look all right.
But,
Your hair looks good. Everybody says how nice your hair is.
oh,
People compliment you all the time about your hair.
yeah, and
Right?
I can't
Everybody-
see myself, so I don't even know if I have a part or what I have.
Yeah. Well, you look okay.
Well, I just,
You're getting fat, right?
hi,
You're getting fat. You're getting fat.
I'm getting fat. I gained 7 pounds.
Fatso. She's a fatso. There's a. I told everybody I was going to bring you tomatoes.
Yeah,
So I wanted to show them that I brought you 2 tomatoes.
okay.
In case they.
Do you want to
So
show?
that's good.
Oh,
Oh, now it's right there in your lap.
oh, right in my lap.
So you get a salt shaker later and you can eat them.
Oh, okay,
It doesn't matter what kind.
okay.
Any kind. Coke. Coke is good.
Okay. Ooh. Are you careful with this?
Yeah, I'm careful. Just left my mother's. 4 o'clock. I guess I was there, I don't know, a couple hours. I forget what time I got there. Anyway, got a little clip you can see there. My mother looks pretty good. She's doing good. Good as can be expected, I guess. And we had a good visit. She was having back trouble today too. She usually would walk out to the door with me, but she didn't want to today. She said her back was hurting a little bit. Yeah. She didn't do, nothing was going on there today. So she was kind of bored. I didn't even think to look at the schedule. They haven't had any music there for, at least not anything good that we want to go see. They haven't had it for a long time. That guy and that woman were really good. I wish they'd have them back there again, but I can't record anything that they sing. I tried that once and they striked me for that, so that's kind of a bummer, because they do play good music and they're good entertainers too. That everybody involved. So I'm heading home. Just getting out of Dubois. It's a bad time. 4 o'clock's a bad time. Here's the dreaded 4-way intersection that everybody hates. And somebody always gives me the finger here for some reason. Alright, that guy goes, and then this guy goes. It's my turn, I'm going. Come on, come on. Come on. I usually don't get upset with traffic, but this 4-way stops are the dumbest thing. I think it should just be through traffic for this part of the road. And then the other 2 lanes should have to stop. But 4-ways never work out. I could go a different route, I know. Instead of talking about it, I should just take a different road. Anyway, I'm glad I got up to see her, my mom. It's been a couple weeks, actually, since I've been up there. Always seemed to be some reason not to go. Either she's doing something or I'm doing something, or not feeling well, one of us. And I'm lost for words for some reason. It poured down rain. The whole time I was in there, it just poured down rain. But now, nothing. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, too. 90% chance tonight and tomorrow. And what's that? Wednesday and Thursday, too. I think it's like 70% chance Thursday. Oh well. Now you're going straight. And I'm going this way. And I'm going home. So everybody take care. Keep your eyes open on this storm coming into Florida. Stay safe. Stay frosty. Dale out.